watch the world from the place beneath the willow, the willow. So many years, too many tears on your pillow, on your pillow.
Hello everybody! Howdy! How's everyone doing today? Alright, so today I'm gonna be playing some Minecraft. Let me adjust this a little bit. Is that better? Not really. How do I... Is that better? Oh, no, it's a little too much. I'm trying to adjust it to my tab. Just a little bit more. Anyways, hello. How is everyone? Hello. What have you guys been up to today? Down the background music volume. It's a little intense. I'm pretty good. I had like a long night and I'm feeling it right now. So I'm going to be working on the Twilight barn today. We don't really have a name for it currently. Of course, I'm going to have to deal with a bunch of bats in here, so you're going to hear that. The dividers are taken out because Riley... Oh, am I going to have to redo all these stalls? Because Riley got the barn for me into a world. So this is not my server right now. This is my own world. And this is where I'll be making the final preparations before uploading. It looks like I'm gonna have to copy and paste and move these around because this can easily corrupt a world with Armor's Workshop. That's what happened with my last build. So I'm gonna have to do all of these. Go ahead and... Flo, I just saw you mentioned me in your story. I promise I saw it. My ringer's on though. Hi Horse World, first ever live stream of watching Peachy play Minecraft. That's crazy. My live streams like started on, well, it started on Star Stable, but mostly Minecraft. That's when I really started streaming a lot. And I made a schedule and everything. My schedule right now is just weekends because I'm working like full time on my channel on weekdays. But the moment I can solidify a schedule on the actual videos and an editor, then I'm good to go for more streams. Okay. Just removing these and that way I can just copy. Well, I can't copy and paste and flip because Armor's Workshop doesn't allow you to do that. Understandable. Have a nice day. First live. Hello, Nathan. Welcome. I'm just trying to get rid of these by hand. It's a little tedious, but it saves me from having to wipe it with World Edit and then it not completely wipe with World Edit. Because I'm scared of people's barns being corrupt. Clover Creek was like some people could get into it, some people couldn't. It really sucked to have a barn in a world corrupt like that after you worked so hard on it and you saw other people work so hard on it, so definitely sucked. But do not ask me a math question in chat right now. Someone else answer that, bro. Gave me a flashback I didn't want to have. Sorry. See, okay, this one. And then I'll load in the stall size and you guys can watch me place those. Once the actual barn is done, then I just have to do decorations around the property and then just some like teasers and stuff, and I'm good to go to post it. So it should only take about a week more, maybe 2 if I'm like really busy, but I should be able to dedicate some time to it this week. And I want to add some more things like a little barn and stuff, little pastures, little paddocks, maybe a chicken coop, because I feel like my other ones didn't have that kind of stuff. And I also want to add a cross-country field. I don't think I'll be adding Equestrian though to my mod pack or to the mod lineup for this world, because Equestrian is so much like gigabytes to run. It's so many gigabytes. Like mine is 6 to 8 gigabytes to run. Add Equestrian and it goes up to 8 solid. Like you can't run it on 6. So until that's fixed, it just needs optimization. Then I can add it, but the cross-country jumps will just have to be drag ends. Because I do love Equestrian's lineup for cross-country jumps. Okay. Hi, pretty girl. What? Oh, hello. It's Misu. Final exams are in 2 weeks, so I was studying 5 hours every single... Oh yeah, no. Exam study times are crazy too, because it says like... The first thing it says on your syllabus when you get to college for like half of the... Oh, it's right here. I was like, where is the block? For half of the syllabuses, or what is it? What is plural? Syllabi? I don't know, man. For half of the little like starting sheets that the college professors give you or email to you, it always says like, hey, if your class is 2 hours long, that means you need to study for 4 hours every day. I'm like, bro, I don't know about you, but I can't study for 4 hours per class. I mean, some of my classes, they were once a week, but they were like 2 hours long, you know? I'm not studying for that long, so I really don't understand how professors and teachers ask us to study for that long. It was normalized in college for us to be able to bring notes to tests and to exams. Which is crazy cool. Because in high school, that was like not allowed for a lot of classes. Some of my classes allowed it. Okay. Oh, is there more? I feel like there's always more. Oh, because I haven't done both sides. Oopsies. That's probably why. Sorry, I promise it doesn't usually take this long. I'm just doing it by hand because, like I said, I don't want this barn to be corrupt by hidden Armor's Workshop blocks. I really should have just deleted all of the Armor's Workshop until Riley decided to get the world for me. Okay, that side is done. Is this side all the way done? Uh-oh. Is that the only one that was there? Oh my gosh. Why are you chirping? No, ma'am. I don't play with the decorations. Your mom spent a lot of time on those, please. How much will this barn cost? I'm still deciding between $15 to $20 USD. It'll have a lot more than this. This is just the layout. Like over here, I'm probably gonna have a big cross-country field that'll be like gated in. And then over here, I'm gonna have like animal areas. And then back here, I'll most likely have like either a parking lot well, I was gonna do right here a parking lot and like right here, like, you know, and then forestry around. It's probably gonna be 20 USD because it's gonna be like terrained too. Like over here, there's gonna be terrain. So, it'll really depend on how much there is in the barn and also how much manpower it took to make it. But I do want to make it somewhat affordable. There were a lot of people who said they couldn't get Dovington because it was $20 USD. But you also have to understand you can buy it once, have it forever, edit it however you want. You can use it for videos, you can use it for content, you can use it for servers. I mean, you basically have an asset there for you to use. And I'm also going to be adding in assets that I make on Canva that I graphically, you know, like design and everything. So in a way, it's kind of worth it. So yeah, I'm kind of leaning towards $20 USD. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 20. Has 20 stalls. Well, it has 20 stalls, but on each side is like a foaling stall. So it kind of is like a stall and a half, if that makes sense. So that mamas and foals can have a space, or maybe you can put like cows in here or something. I do want to make a big animal area too for like rabbits, chickens, cows, all of that. Dovington also took a year, but also Dovington, we had to put Dovington off so much because of how like much it was. And also we had to change the palette because of situations I won't get into. There were a lot of things that made Dovington take a long time, but I think it was very much worth it. It was a very fun barn to make. But yeah, no, Dovington did take a long time. It's worth it. Moonridge Barn. Ooh, make sure you comment it on the actual like VOD. So like if you swipe over to the actual comment section, if you're on your mobile device or like an iPad, or if you're just on a computer, just go over to comments and comment that so that I can see it later. Because I don't really remember a lot of live stream comments like that where you guys are suggesting names and stuff. So I'm a little nervous that I'll forget it, and that's a really good name. Yeah, it took a year. But yeah, like I said, it took a lot more than just like every day we worked on it. It sat for a while because we had to change the palette. So there were a lot of things that kind of took me away from it and I just didn't want to do. This right here is going to be like a little watering and food station for horses while they show. Dovington, I think altogether, time-wise, took like 3 weeks, 2 weeks of time, like constant working. Because I worked on it little by little. Riley put a lot of work into it. After I brought it into my own world, I worked on it for like, I don't know, 5 or 6 days for like 3 or 4 hours a day. I mean, all of my online friends, they knew what I was doing. They'd be like, hey, how's the barn coming along? Is there anything we can do? Like, I had a friend who would just join my call and he would just stream movies to me because I was so bored. But like, I had to get it done because I hate leaving projects like that just to like sit there and rot. And you guys were all asking for it, and I was like, bro, don't worry, I got you guys. Like, I'm working on it. So it was a lot of it was a lot of manpower at once, honestly. Riverside Stables, that actually would be so cute. It's gonna be very Englishy, so that does sound Englishy. Dovington is really pretty. I may actually put Serene Shrubberies in the mod pack. Like in the mod or in the file so that I can use Serene Shrubberies, because I'm not gonna lie, Serene Shrubberies is like, it just fills up an entire place. And since this barn will be staying 1.18 until 1.20 comes along and then I can port it and redesign it a little bit and add flowers and stuff, I think that would be the best bet. And of course it would look a little bit different on my server because we don't have Serene Shrubberies on my server anymore because we're prepping for the 1.20 port and move. And Serene Shrubberies doesn't have a 1.20. Do I have a walker? Not yet. I need to make one. You guys said you really liked the one at Dovington. My Minecraft skin? Oh, it's my mom's Minecraft skin. I haven't changed it yet. I keep on forgetting. But yeah, if you guys haven't seen my newest video, I played Minecraft with my mom. And my mom doesn't really play video games, so it was very fun. Let's see. Oh, and I also have some trees. I'll get the stall sides in just a second. I need to import the file. Estel donated some trees for me. We have some pine trees, a little bit of birch. And this fits the vibe of the stable perfectly. You know, some mushrooms on the trees. So I'll be able to scatter these about after I finish the layout of the actual buildings. And then I can get started on finalizing stuff. But the trees don't really go in until the end. So it's going to look very empty, very bare for a little bit. Just know that there's going to be details added. Like right here, there's going to be a pathway. There's going to be flowers all around. I mean, just like all of my other stables, there are going to be a lot of flowers and a lot of detailing because, I don't know, if it looks empty, it makes me really nervous. Actually, no, we weren't going to do that. Hi, May. Welcome. I see your comment. ABC. FG. HIJK. LMNOP. This barn will not be free now. I just posted Clover Creek, which is free. That's one of my free barns for pretty much the summer. And then I'm going to be making like an autumn cabin barn. That one's going to be smaller. I already have that one planned. I just actually have to do it. And then I have some smaller, cheaper barns coming along. There's going to be a couple that are like $5, $10 max. Or just for members. That way members get it free. People will have to pay if they're not a member. Because either way you're going to be paying for it, whether you're a member or not. So. Yeah. I could always offer two options. I could offer just the barn for like probably like 10 and then do the rest for 10, so 20 bucks. But I haven't thought about that yet. Okay. Okay, so that's actually a good question, Alien Cat. The wool here is going to be replaced. So all of my pathways are lime green wool. So if I take this, I'm just going to do a small portion and do replace lime wool. And let's just say like cobblestone dark cool and stone dark cool. Right there, see? So if I go and I select all the way in that corner and then select again all the way in that corner, so 2 positions, and then I replace the entire set of lime green wool, I have all of the pathways done. And of course it'll randomize it, so the palette is completely randomized. It doesn't look like I just placed every single block by hand, and it's a lot easier. And Riley actually taught me that, so credits to Riley. And so each wool color is different because like that one will be for the lunge pens, and I have a couple of others that I'm thinking of doing. I'm going to be doing some leaves, like right there, the green wool is just leaves, and that one will be changed. That one's around the entire pastures, and it'll be around other places too. So someone donate me a membership. If you have gifted memberships on, you have a chance of winning one if somebody does gift a few memberships. I can't even gift memberships on my own channel, so I've tried before. So I'm like, oh, I'll gift a membership because the money's going to go back to me anyways. So. Hi, Bug. Welcome. Riley is my system manager. She's also an admin on my Discord. Yeah, there's Riley. Riley's in chat. There's Riley. Hi, Sophia. Thanks so much. Thank you. I'm so sleepy today. Like, actually, I'm really trying to like not make my voice sound dead, and I don't think it's working that great. And I have another full day tomorrow of stuff to do. Tomorrow we're going kayaking, and we're gonna test out. Oopsies. We're gonna test out kayaks before we buy any, because my dad has always wanted to buy kayaks. So. Oh, thank you, Sophia, for the 5 gifted memberships. Congrats, everyone who got a membership. If you guys haven't clicked the little button before, if you restart the stream, it'll say in chat, allow gifted memberships, and you just click it onto yes, or like onto like on, or whatever, and it you know, it remembers, so you don't have to worry about it, like, backing up at all, but, get memberships then. Sorry, I'm concentrating on getting these freaking doors. Where are they? The gates. Yeah, so like if you come back into stream next week, it'll remember your answer, so you don't have to click it again and again. But if you're on a different account, then of course it's not going to know you're on a different account, so you're going to have to do that. Okay, so let's do WebGuard, I guess. That would be the best one. WebGuard, and we can do player or rider or whatever, so it's 1 block. There we go. So that way, animals don't get out of it. Only thing I can think of is baby animals, but even then, like, they're not going to go away from their parents. You could always do it both here and there. And then you can open this up and have the horse or animals go in and out. So, easy peasy. I just made up that design in my head. Can I, yeah, separators are 1 block. Well, I kind of wanted one where like players can let themselves in and not let animals out. So I feel like that's the best option. Let me do game rule, do daylight cycle false. So it stops going to night because I need to see. Oh wait, this one is different. This one is different. This is a small one. So this one I can get a pasture fence. There we go. Well, can they get up here? Okay, so I'm gonna have to do it 1 more back. They can also get up here still. There we go. Now they can't get up there. Hi, Kat. Welcome. On a different account. Okay. I can do this design now. I like this design because they have a whole block right here so they can stick their heads out and look at you, or like animals too. Let me grab. Let me test this. Here. You get out? Is there any way you can get out? Oh, okay, so I'm not good enough for you? Is that it? I think it knows. It's like, bro, why are you trying to tempt me right now? I don't think there's a way it can get out, because there's no way it can jump up. And it can't jump up over these, because these are technically 2 fences. So. Baldur's Gate? Bro, what's in your head? I've been playing Baldur's Gate recently. I got back into it. Honestly, I love the game and everything, but it's so difficult. Like, I've been playing with a friend, and then I also play by myself. And I finally got past the Goblin Bridge. It took me like 4 tries to get Lae'zel to not fail I guess a perception check. I don't know what it is, but you basically tell, you know, Lae'zel to lie. And she's like, okay, and then she does, and then the dude is like, you're lying. I know you're lying. You're like, bro, I'm literally not lying. So it kind of sucks. Like, the friend who I'm playing with, he killed Lae'zel, so I don't know how we're gonna get past that point yet. If you're watching this, no, you're not. You're not watching this if I'm talking about you. It's okay. He'd appreciate honesty. Oh yeah, no. So if you don't have Lae'zel, you kind of like have to fight through that, and I hate it. She's one of like the, what are they called? She's one of the companions that you need, like you really need in order to pass an area. I hope you don't need Karlach because I slaughtered her like so quick for the sword. Time for couples therapy? What? What are we talking about? Going to Orlando to see my auntie, uncle, and cousin. Ooh. What you guys gonna do? You can play Red Dead Online on a laptop if the laptop is built for gaming, but if it's not, I don't think so, no. I tried to play on my desktop, like laptop, the college one I got for like essays and stuff, like completely tanked my laptop. Did not work until I brought it to a shop, so maybe don't try that. There's also a website called canyourunnit.com, and it basically allows you to download this software onto your computer. You can delete it after. It's not like a virus or anything. And suspicious how I said that, I know. And it runs a little like test or something on your PC or your laptop, either or, the specs to see if it can run a certain game. And it'll give you a little analysis like, hey, this passed, but this didn't pass. Like your GPU is good enough, but your CPU isn't. The only one that didn't pass for me was my space. I think I only had like 50 gigabytes of space, and it's like you need at least like 100 to install it and then 50 more to like play it. So yeah. Oh, Emery. Yeah. Well, my friend didn't. They killed Laziel in Baldur's Gate 3. I just want to make that clear. I wasn't talking about, yeah. Let's see. Ooh, you live in Orlando? Oh, you've never been to Orlando and you live in Florida, that's what you said. I used to live in Orlando, Orange County. Lived in there for 4 or 5 years or longer. We lived there when I was born, not in Orange County, but in Florida. I was born in Florida. I'm a Floridian, I know. Explains everything, right? And then, I lived there when I was, until I was 5, and then we moved to Texas. And then I moved back there from like, I think 8 to like 11. Yeah. And then after that, we just moved around more. I've lived in plenty of states. I've lived in Florida, Texas, Washington. Been to almost all the states. Okay. So this is the one I need. I need to open library folder. Let me go to downloads. Do I unzip them? Is that what I'm supposed to do? I'm so confused. Why is it not working? Okay, paste. Couldn't find this item. Yeah, because oh my god. Is this bugged? I think this is bugged. Like my file, not the game. Okay, I think that one worked. Yeah. Nice. Okay. Okay. There we go. Doesn't really match the spruce exactly, but that's okay. I kind of like how it's different. Also, credits to Ashira. If you guys haven't seen Ashira's livery on Ko-Fi, that's Ashira's Ko-Fi page, and she gives up and sells all types of swim horse coats. She has a lot of free options too, but I know she also does like commissions and stuff. You haven't missed anything, no. Anything like important? No, I've just been building, so you're good to join right in. It's one of those streams. And I'm gonna be streaming probably until like 3 around then. I have to go work out, so I'm just gonna stall until then because I don't want to have to go work out. But I know I should, but I don't want to have to. It's one of those days, man. I don't even know what I'm gonna do because like I don't think I can concentrate enough to do any sort of muscle group. I think I'm just gonna like do cardio or something, walk on a treadmill. Okay. I think that is good. Can the horse get over here? Uh-oh. Oh, okay, no. That's right. There we go. Just do it through the entire back area. Yes, I'm planning on doing Red Dead Story tomorrow. I have to go kayaking tomorrow, so I can get that done before I go kayaking. I'll just do it early morning, an early morning stream. The GMTs are gonna love me because I never stream earlier in the day for me, so it's always like, if not like 6 p.m. or like later in the day for you guys. Same thing for Australians. I stream in like the middle of the night for you guys. I'm so sorry. I mean, to be fair to me, okay, I'm American, so I can't really judge the time so that I can stream for you guys, but at the same time, like I want to stream for everyone at a good time. I can like hear when my concentration just dips because I'm concentrated on this instead of talking. It's pretty obvious, isn't it? If you join my Discord, I'll be saying when I'm gonna start, but it'll most likely be 10 a.m. Central, because we plan to leave it around noon my time, so that gives me time to like get up, do my little morning chores, get ready to go to the river so that I can, you know, be prepared for the extreme sport that is kayaking. I haven't been kayaking in years and I'm scared. But I have to like, I don't even have a swimsuit, so I'll probably go tonight. Like I don't have like a swimsuit fit for that. I used to just swim professionally, fun fact. So I have like all of my swimsuits from swim, but they're all like sport suits. Like, imagine I show up to go kayaking and I'm not wearing like, I don't know, like a bikini or something, or like just like a cute little like one piece. I'm just wearing like a sport suit. I got my little sport goggles. They would not take me seriously. They'd be like, "Sir, come get your daughter." That's it. I'm trying to see which way it was that I... Okay, this way. Okay, no, it's not that way. Kayaking is so tiring, but I've been working out my arms, so I feel like I'll be okay. That's the only thing I was really afraid of is like this river. It's not like it's not like Whitewater Rapids or something. It's not like, you know, very quick, but we just got a ton of rain. So I'm scared. I'm scared that I'm gonna get like stuck on like a current or something. What do I do? Like cry? I don't know. Like, what do you do in that situation? Okay, so it's this way, then that way. Okay, we did it right, yeah. Say we, like you guys are the ones building it. In a way, you guys are building it. By proxy, you guys are building it. By unicorn. I'm afraid of deep water, but thankfully the river isn't very deep. I'm talking like, imagine going into the deep sea and just looking out over a sandbank and there's just a void. You can't even see the bottom of the ocean. It's just black. You know, like dark blue. Something could come up and grab you. That's the type of water I'm scared of. I'm not scared of water in general. I feel like that would be a pretty silly, goofy fear, but people have that, so I'm not gonna invalidate it. But I do not have that fear. I like going to the beach and just sitting in like the water, kind of like waist deep, and then not going any deeper than that. Like I remember when we were younger, my brothers, oh wait, am I going, oh, I'm going further out than that. My brothers would, they would always go like so far out into the ocean, and my mom would get kind of scared too because, you know, it's so easy to get swept away in a current. That's why they have like tide flags on some beaches. I know in a lot of beaches in Florida, they have these flags that like have like, they're these two red flags. And in between them is like a really strong current. So if you go and swim in between them, you'll probably get swept out to sea. And it's basically there so people aren't like, oh, it's safe to swim out here. Like, no, it's not. You will get lost at sea. And my brothers would always like test fate and go swim in between those. And my mom would get so worried. She'd be like, guys, come back here. But yeah, thankfully I've never had a lifeguard called on me, so we're good. But me and my sister are very relaxed at the beach. We don't do any like crazy sports. I think the most we've done is bodyboarding, boogie boarding too, skimboarding. Skimboarding's tough though, because if you don't know what a skimboard is, it's a very, very thin board and it skims across the shore water. So it doesn't go deep into the water, but you slide it and then you run and jump on it and you can skim across the shore water. It's so fun. But if you accidentally balance wrong on that thing, you're eating sand. I've like face planted so many times on a skimboard. But yeah, we used to live in Florida, so we used to go to the beach like every weekend when we could, which was very fun. Very grateful that I was able to experience that with my family. Oh my gosh. If you guys have ever gone swimming or, you know, go to the beach, right? Which I hope everyone in here has experienced at least swimming before, you know? The post-swim naps are insane. After the beach, my mom and dad were probably so thankful that they brought us to the beach because we slept for straight like 12 hours. Doing a run in the forest. Oh my gosh. So adventurous of you. Just be careful. Listen to your surroundings. Every like 5 minutes, I'm gonna be like, Lilac, check behind you. Do a little peeksies behind you really quick for me. Not to scare you, just to keep you like alert, you know? I'll help you with that, don't worry. Lilac, I'm gonna need you to look behind you really quick, okay? I like these blocks too, because if you can see the post or like the wall right here, it connects to the wall and it makes the wall even thicker. So it matches the width of the post, which I really like. I have a pool. All right, you win. It's so cool. I want to get a pool, like a little above ground pool, the ones you buy at Walmart. Because, I mean, I don't want to actually pay for a below ground pool. Those are too expensive. But every time we get them, I feel like nobody really ever uses them. And it's just me, and it's just, we're wasting like a ton of water. And then we like get rid of it after the first year. You're supposed to like cover it up and stuff. Or like deflate it and bring it in for the winter. I am using my mod pack, yeah. Okay. Alright, so all of the front of the stalls are done. I need to do all the sides really quickly. Going to go and be right back. I'm still gonna be here. Still gonna be here. I'm gonna go and be right back, and I'm gonna close out Minecraft, and I'm gonna add Serene shrubberies to this mod pack, to my mod pack. So I'll add the individual mod into the file when I give it to you guys when I sell this barn, and that way you guys can add it if you'd like. You just need to make sure to add it, or you won't get the flowers. Profile options, allow content management, add more content. No, not play. Oh my gosh, go away. Okay, I added that. I don't think I'm going to add anything else. I was looking over the other mods, but I feel like it's not great for me to add more than one because I don't want to confuse anybody who's not good with mods. So, you wish you lived near a beach? Same. I don't know what the closest beach I live near to. Hold on. I live near, wait, no. Close to. I was like, is that grammatically correct? It probably wasn't, but in my head it was. I like lakes more than I like beaches. I'm gonna be so for real. I love beaches, don't get me wrong, but I feel like I can go to a lake every day, but a beach I can maybe only go to like once every other day max. Maybe like three times a week, you know? Peachy Sushi committed several felonies while you were gone. That's great. Peachy? Sushi's wanted in like 18 countries, guys, just so you know. Sushi is wanted in multiple countries. I can't bring her across any borders because she'll immediately be arrested. Don't ask why, don't ask how, just know she's a felon. She's committed some crimes. That's the cat who's on your screen right now. My Minecraft is loading, don't worry. I'll update you guys, it's loading right now. I like the heat, but I don't like feeling my skin burn. Maybe that's just me, but you know, like the heat on your back, when it gets too hot, and that's most beaches, when it gets too hot, it just feels like overwhelming. You know, I like maybe like 70, maybe 80 degree weather at a beach, but anything higher, I'm going home. Also, windy day at the beaches. I don't like wind at the beach. Everything's going everywhere. Someone's umbrella is going to smack you in the face. Your towel has to be like held down by little rocks. And if it's, you know, not held down enough, it's gone. Somebody else has your towel now. It's annoying. I don't know. Okay. Let me show you guys the screen in a second. Let me get the actual. Hold on. Studio mode. Oh my god, I know how to use stream. Oh my gosh, I'm so good at this. Oh, not multiplayer. Can't go on my server with the mod pack, sadly. But I can go in my single player world. You can tan? See, I'm how do I say this? Somebody asked me the other day, like, what type of white are you? And I don't know how to answer that question. I'm like European white, okay? So I tan very slowly, but I burn way easier than I tan. I mean, technically when you burn, you tan, right? But that's just hurting your skin. So I like cover myself in sunblock, and I only stay out for maybe 2 or 3 hours. I always go to the beach later in the day. So like 2 to 3 p.m. is the perfect time for the beach because it's starting to get, you know, a little bit darker. The sun is still up, but it's not like slapping you around. It's not creating a new layer of skin for you. And I also get freckles so easy. The moment I went into the sun for the first time after winter, I got like a whole layer of freckles that came out of my face. They were already there, but they just didn't show a lot. So the moment they saw sun, they were like, ah, sun. And I have freckles all over my face. And add with feet. What the hell? Okay, now I have Serene shrubberies. I also have these too. Oh, I also have naturalist. You guys want to see a rhino? Yep. Okay, well, you're going in a cage. So, oh, I can't put you in a cage, but I can put you in a mob ball, right? Hey, bye. Okay, so let's go to Serene Shrubberies before I get distracted again. Wherever that is. Where is that on the... There you are. I missed you. Okay. Let's do this. I'm getting mostly blue. I already have that. Blue. Okay, I don't want peach. I want white and purple maybe. To like make it look a little bit more tame, but yeah, there we go. What info? Peachy, as a girl's girl, I gotta tell you that you were committing a crime by harboring a criminal in your home. I love her. I would never give up my baby girl like that, okay? Oh, my koi fish. Can you, like, go away respectfully? I'm sorry. That's mean, but... Oh my gosh, you guys are annoying for just sitting there. Like, look at my map. Look at that. Look at all the bats. Look at that. Where is it? Those little dots. I do too, but honestly, I knew it needed to be taken out. Like, I remember Riley saying it, but I didn't know it was going to be taken out so soon. I wish that there was another mod like it that was being ported up to 1.20. I like how this says white pansies when it's like they're purple. I don't know. I guess pansies are like, their shade is purple to begin with, right? Okay, I don't really like... Is it the butterfly bush? I don't really like the butterfly bush. There we go. It just fills up so many spaces and I love it. That's the biggest reason I love Serene Shrubbery is because like, oh, you have a bare spot on your grass? On your little grass lawn? Don't worry, I got you. Okay. I think I filled up that spot. So it makes it look so nice. Makes it look so presentable. There's also a command you can do. Type. Don't do this willy-nilly, just so you know. Look at that, see? But then they just start spawning again. See, they're spawning. I do it again, and they just start spawning again. It's useless. Just keep on spawning. It's dark up there. I just have to add light up here. The moment I add SWLM up here and decorate, they'll go away. They won't spawn again. I I have dimples, but I have like, they're like, I forgot what they're called. They're not normal dimples. They're like right below my lips. It almost looks like I got like the smiley piercings. Not smiley, snake bite piercings. But I like took them out and they just healed like that. I don't know how to say it. If you've seen me do face cam, you've probably seen them before. They're a little bit noticeable, but I don't know. I'm not like other girls. No, I don't like them because I don't want people to be like, what? Like, what are her dimples? Or is that part of her face? Like, it's my dimples, man. You know? Cat Sparkle, thank you for the subscribe. I'm trying to listen if I can hear my cat. Are those the chickens or my cat outside? Alaska screams when he's outside. So I'm making sure. No, Sushi got in trouble this morning. Do you guys want to know why? Sushi caught one of my mom's new baby chicks and bit its foot. And my mom was very, very disappointed in Sushi. And she texted me. She was like, we're going to have to keep her inside. The innocent one. That's Alaska, the one who's meowing outside. Or meows outside. I don't know if that's him. I think it's a chicken because it's very distant. That's Alaska. He could do no wrong. I love that cat. Vehicular manslaughter. Yeah, it sucks. My mom was pretty angry. It didn't kill the chick. It just bit its foot. But the chick is perfectly fine. The chick will live. The hen was very stressed after because, of course, you know, when an animal attacks your baby, you're going to be stressed. But we're going to have to keep her in from now on while the babies are growing, which she's going to hate. But my mom yelled at her. My mom was very angry, which is understandable. We're going to have to do a percentage for these if we want to do the Serene shrubbery. Yeah, it's weird because, like, Alaska, obviously, Alaska and Cora, they're both our outside cats. Well, Alaska's indoor-outdoor. Cora's mostly outdoor because she doesn't like coming inside. It stresses her out. Like, she slamps in the little... She slamps? Bro, I was trying to say nap and sleep. She slams. She sleeps in the little, like, plant pots. The little, like, plastic ones you get from Walmart when you first buy a plant. We have so many empty ones because we've, like, planted all of our plants. And, she loves those. She's out there slamping around. Okay. I'm gonna cover all around here. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. Yeah, that's usually how our cats go. We get like a barn cat to like kill mice, and then the cat just ends up like coming into the house. I remember that's how our last cat was. We had a cat that we got from our grandparents. His name was Monty. And my sister loved this cat. And my dad was like, no matter what, this cat is going outside and he's going to kill things. He's going to kill mice and stuff. And he'll come in at night, but that's it. Or he'll come into the garage. That cat like napped in my sister's bedroom. It was like he was inside almost all day. He would go out and like sleep in the sun and then he would come back in. But to be honest, he was old and he passed soon after he came here. So it was pretty sad. Is this the same? Are these the same arenas? I forgot if I like copied and pasted them. Hold on. Okay, this one is 8. Okay, well I can kind of see like right here, right? Yeah, I think these are the same. 87 and 87. I think these are all the same arenas. Ooh, this is 89. Okay, well, we're gonna copy and paste this because I'm too lazy to build a whole new arena wall for that. How many cats do I have? I have 4 now. Sorry. 1, 2... You know, 4. Okay. We have Alaska, Cora, Misu, and Sushi. Misu is our most recent addition. You guys probably have seen her before. She's great. I love her. Very, very sweet cat. Very chaotic. Gets a little overwhelming sometimes with her in the house. And then we just have Kodiak for a dog. We used to have like multiple dogs. We had Kodiak, Raven, and Puppy. We put Puppy down, we put Raven down. Raven was very sick and Puppy was very reactive, so both of them had their own issues, which we consulted people about it before we even did it. So before anybody's like, why would you do that? Why would you own dogs if you can't take care of them? Just know that like there's a reason that we put Puppy down. And then Kodiak was the only one left over. And Kodiak's been struggling a little bit too recently. He's not going to be put down or anything. He has a leg injury that he's had for years. He's had ever since he was like a year-old puppy. Oh, sorry, yawning. He had an accident. He got run over or hit by a car. He didn't get run over by a car. He got hit by a car. Our neighbor's dog got run over by the same car. And that dog was a little bit worse off, but it did get treated. And he developed OCD in his leg. If you guys don't know what that means, you can look it up. I'm not going to try and say that. I know what it is because I was a vet tech, but trying to say it's like osteo something. And it's basically where a little flap of cartilage grows off of the bone and creates like disturbance in between the joints, in between the bones. So like his elbow and his shoulder, you know, or his arm and his shoulder. If he has OCD there, he limps, so it's pretty bad. He needs to get surgery, and the surgery is very expensive. Well, we went to the specialist for that, and they said, oh, actually, he doesn't have OCD. He just has an injury. So they can't perform surgery between his elbow and his paw, which is where he has it. So they just told us, like, hey, just wait it out, and if nothing helps, then, like, maybe consider putting him down. And we're like, absolutely not. He's not like in constant pain. He has pain meds. He's on a prescription right now that doesn't mess up his organs. He's a French bulldog mix, so like those types of dogs are prone to having kidney problems and liver problems due to medicines and prescriptions. So I'm pretty sure this is the same exact. Did I deselect? Where did I? Oh, okay, over there. I was about to say, where's my selection at? Okay, this is a bigger arena. This is a little bit wider. So we'll go ahead and just make a normal arena design for this. Is it 3? Yeah, 3 high, okay. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I'm gonna copy and paste this and see if it even fits. So if it doesn't, then we're gonna have a problem. I'm not gonna lie. You guys can hate on me all you want. I'm not gonna like hate on them. I don't like bulldogs. I don't like bulldogs at all. I had a few friends who would like breed them or, you know, buy them from breeders. After working at a vet for so long, I don't like bulldogs. And there's a lot of reasons why I don't like bulldogs. You know, whatever breed of dog you'd like to own, as long as it's not abusive, go for it. But oh my gosh, there were so many medical problems that they have, but that's a lot of dog breeds. I don't want to just pick on bulldogs specifically. I remember we had the the American XL Bullies or whatever. Those dogs, the ones that, they're like pit bulls, but they're like the exotic pit bulls, the exotic breed pit bulls. Those ones were really difficult to like treat too, because people just kept on breeding these messed up dogs. Like, you know, it's a vet office. What are we going to say? No, we can't take your dog because we don't think that it should, you know, be like have puppies put in it. Like, no, we can't do that. We're just going to do what people ask of us. I mean, of course, you know, the doctor there had morals. I was just a vet tech. I wasn't a vet or anything. He had morals. So it wasn't like, you know, if something was really wrong, he would say, hey, listen, I'm not treating that animal. But he's not going to say no to that because that's where a lot of money is, you know. He has a business to run. But yeah, no, I remember with bulldogs, they would come in and they would just have like so many eye problems. The eye cherries were really, really popular with bulldogs. And a lot of times we had some stop breathing during like surgery and stuff. Thankfully, we brought a lot of them back. I don't remember any of them passing away during surgery. That's why I'm saying like I don't know for sure. But it happens a lot with bulldogs, which is kind of sad, you know, if you're any dog owner and your dog passes during surgery. I'm so sorry. That's no matter the dog breed, that just sucks to have happened to you. Yeah, I just remember how like difficult they were altogether. They were very sweet dogs though. Almost all of the bulldogs that were in the vet were just very sweet. Very trusting too. They kind of look like little meatballs with legs. I love them. Don't like their health and everything, but I do like them as like in the nice scale. They're cool dogs when they're nice. That's about it. I have a pit bull. I love pit bulls, man. Some pit bulls are not nice though, like a lot of other dogs, but that's okay. I'll still try to pet each pit bull I see. Yeah, no, I completely agree, Emery. I think that was another thing too, is like a lot of people, when they buy dogs, they don't necessarily look at the breeding, which if you're buying a dog like from a breeder, obviously you're buying it for a reason. You're buying it so you could have a specific breed or a specific temperament. You should always know the breeder, or you should always know, you know, what kind of dogs the breeder has given up before. I mean, that's how you get aggressive dogs, because aggression can be bred. You know, it's already been proven multiple times. So if you don't know the breeder and you're buying from them, you're not only endorsing their stupidity and their bad breeding ethics, but you're also putting yourself in a situation of a dog that may be aggressive or that may just have genetic issues. I mean, the only big issue, right, with genetic problems is you don't really know. Like with Kodiak, we didn't know if he was going to have genetic issues. I mean, who does? When you have a puppy and you don't know who the breeder is, or you thought you knew the breeder or something like that, you don't think they're going to have a lot of genetic issues, but sometimes it happens, even without the breeder meaning for it to happen. That's kind of a risk with any dog breeding services, I mean. I trust breeders who actually invest in their dogs. If you see a lot of dogs or breeders in general who they charge like $5,000 for their dog, but they realistically, only spent like maybe $500 on that dog. Why are you like charging so much for that dog? You know? And I know like that's a career for some of them, but if it's a career, then be honest with people. Like, hey, I'm trying to make a profit off of it. I remember I was going to buy, and don't judge me on this, all right? I wouldn't judge someone else. I was going to buy a Bernie Doodle, which is like a, it's a golden doodle, or sometimes just a doodle. I don't know. Since a doodle's like a designer breed, or it's considered a designer breed. and it's a Bernese mixed with a doodle. I think I'm saying that right. And the only issue with this is it was really expensive. I'm not gonna say the price because I don't want to seem like I was being stupid because I was actually considering it for a while. But it was a lot of money, you know. And it wasn't like, I'm gonna say that it wasn't over $1,500. It was like within like the $1,000 range, right? Well, the person told me, oh, hey, look, this is my job, this is my hobby, so like I'm charging this much because I spent so much time with these puppies. And I was like, how much money, just curious, how much money did it take to raise those puppies? She was like, I don't quite feel comfortable telling you that. I'm like, okay, all right. And it just seemed like, and she had a new litter every like 2 months. So that, and she only had one girl dog. I just want to put you guys in perspective. So that dog was basically just pregnant every like month or so. And I just felt bad. I was like, bro, I don't know if that's how you're supposed to breed dogs. I thought the dogs have like a 2 to 3 month or more break before they start having puppies, you know? I don't know. It just made me a little uncomfortable. It made me feel like, okay, this person is definitely using this dog for profit. I'm glad you made it back, Lilac. Oh my god, I forgot to tell you to look behind you. I'm sorry. Yeah, so like Bernie Doodles, we've had so many of them at my old vet, right? I love those dogs. Like I still want one to this day, right? I love them so much. But they have so many issues. The biggest one being is like vision problems. We had one that was older, I think like 8 or 9. It was already going blind. And it didn't have cataracts or anything. It was just going blind naturally, which at 8 or 9, it is possible, but it's usually like sped up by genetics. Which is, it's a pretty big red flag whoever they bought it from. But I've always wanted one. I'll probably end up getting either one of those or like a dachshund or something because I love dachshunds. But dachshunds are also so expensive too. Like the dachshund breeders, I really want a fluffy dachshund. I'm not really good with small dogs too. Like, I love small dogs because you can bring them everywhere. Like, nobody's going to complain if you bring a dachshund into Walmart. But if you bring a big dog into Walmart, they're going to complain. So I love just being able to, like, bring dogs places. I mean, if your dog is loud, they're going to complain no matter what. I'm sorry, but if you have a loud dog and it's barking, someone's going to say something. Especially if you have like a service dog vest on it. Don't do that. Don't put a service dog vest on your dog that isn't a service dog. Because if there's actually a service dog there, they're gonna ruin their concentration, dude. They're working. Yeah. No, I love Dobermans as well. Dobermans are also, they're so smart. A lot of dog breeds are. But Dobermans are just like, I don't know. I had a coworker. I don't know why I'm doing this side when I can just copy and paste. Don't ask me questions, guys. I'm sensitive. I'll start crying. No, but like, I'm not really sure why. What? No, is she outside still? Is Hannah's door open? Oh, okay, that's just not in there. Is the chick okay? Oh, through it? Is it okay? Yeah, do some Epsom salt and then some. Do you want my Aquaphor? Yeah, no matter what, you're just gonna have to wait it out. If it gets infected, it gets infected. There's really nothing you can do. They're so smart, Dobermans. There's a lot of dogs that are smart though. I think that's what I was saying. This song reminds me of Lord of the Rings. Okay, there we go. Easy peasy. That arena's done. So we have that arena, that arena, that arena, and then we have 3 left. The dressage arena, I'm not sure really how to do that one yet. I'm gonna have to measure this one out. This one's probably gonna be done off stream, but I have to measure it out for the dressage. I'll probably do the dressage. Probably do the dressage in the middle. Like it'll be an inner arena. I mess up so bad when I say dressage that I don't even try anymore. Dressage? It's like and it flares up my speech impediment so bad, bro. So bad. We maybe want to do, let's do this one. I'm a little too smart, for real. I low-key like this design because you can take the trapdoor and you can do it all the way around. And I like that. Okay, let's do 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Let's keep it at 6. Yeah. Let's see. What am I doing for the rest of the day? What are you guys doing today? What's your guys' plans? I mean, for some of you guys, it's already like later at night. Let's see, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, it's like 8 p.m. for the GMTs. It's 9 p.m. for some of the other Europeans. For Sophia, it would be 9 p.m. Sophia, if you're still listening, you're the reason I know German time versus American time, or at least my time. Just so you know. Hope that makes you feel special. Because I remember one day you said something about it being like dark already, and I had to look it up, and I just remembered that your time is 7 hours after my time. That's how I remembered. Work on server stuff. The daily plan right there. Actually, after my workout, I'll probably also work on server stuff. Because I have a lot of, like, small things to do. I have a rescue refill for tomorrow. For those who play on my server, you guys get a little rescue treat. And then I have to plan the event for Monday. Again, for those who are on my server, we're doing a little horse sale. I'm excited for that. And then I have to set up the Mustang makeover again for my server. I'm also in Germany. Hello. From German to German. I wasn't born in Germany though, so I feel like I'm a fraud every single time I say I'm German. Are you guys on Thunderstorm Watch? Am I on Thunderstorm Watch? I'm not. Stay safe, please. How long will the stream be? I'm going until 3 p.m., so until the next hour. So it's 2:17 p.m. for me now. I don't know what time it is for you guys, but that's where I'm going till. So a little under an hour, maybe like 40 minutes, around 40 minutes left. Again, want to do it for longer, but I don't want to burn myself out on building this barn. I feel like after this barn is posted, I'm going to be, just like Dovington, I'm going to be like, get back. Get out of here, you know? Maybe I'll ask Loki as well to make some CIT. Is there any CIT you guys want? Not CIT, Armor's Workshop stuff. Is there any Armor's Workshop stuff you guys want made? I was thinking like some hanging bridles or, I don't know. What do you guys fancying for this barn? What kind of little design tricks do you guys want? I usually do CIT, but Armor's Workshop is way easier, and also you can like place them down. CIT you have to put in frame, so I feel like they're a lot easier to do. Sorry if you can hear the rooster outside my window. He's been a little vocal today. You know what I really want? I'm craving a Sonic drink. But I don't want to actually go to Sonic to get it. I was planning on going to the store later tonight or tomorrow. I really need to go shopping for groceries. You know, like those Sonic drinks, you can get like little additions in them, like Nerds candy and stuff. Oh my god. I feel so sick after them though, but like I never learned my lesson. Oh, is this off? How many blocks is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Why does that look different? Maybe it's angling. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so let's move this one over the other side. Okay. Oh, oopsies. Not what I wanted to do. Who's calling me right now? Is this Walmart?
Oh, this is a free.
Okay, guys. It's Walmart. They found me. They're hunting me down. No, I have to go change my insurance information at Walmart. I'm scared of Walmart, like the pharmacy there. Because every time, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's even. Every time I go to Walmart to the pharmacy, there's always somebody who like cuts me in line. And you can't, I mean, you can say something if you want, but I usually don't because like they just side eye you. You're like, excuse me, hey, you just cut me in line, and they just side eye you and just continue about their day. And it's like some old person. I'm like, listen, I'm young and I'm flexible and I'm, you know, I could beat you up. All right. That's what I'm trying to say. Better watch yourself. But like, I'm not going to beat up an old person in Walmart. I don't want to be canceled that soon in my career. Like, if you guys saw, like, just Peachy beats up somebody in Walmart, would you go, oh my gosh, never supporting her again? Or would you go, okay, why did she beat up somebody in Walmart, you know? Like, would you wonder why? Or would you just immediately, like, smite me? Like, yeah, no, bro, that's horrible for her to do. Like, what if there was a reason that I was beating somebody up in Walmart? Would you guys defend me? Okay, let me do this one. Do this one. Do this one. Ba-da-ba-da. I die laughing. Bro. I feel like I'd get a lot of jail time for that. Like, Your Honor, and my defense, you weren't there. You just weren't there. You didn't know the vibe, okay? They were threatening me. I don't think I actually would ever do that though, because like I'm really not a violent person. I know everyone says it, like I would never hurt somebody, I would never hurt a fly. I feel like I would if I had to, but I don't just like smack people around for fun. Like in high school, I didn't get in a lot of fights. Well, I didn't get in really any fights. I don't know why I said a lot of, like I actually swung at anybody, no. I'm sure I could fight, but I don't think I want to test how good I can until it, you know, comes to that point. Jail time for Peachy. I would defend you. Thank you, Cat Sparkle. Thank you. Thank you, Val. God forbid a woman do anything, for real. No, like there was this one guy and he kept on like motioning for me to go in front of him. And he was like in the little like, what are they called? The little machine carts. Usually people who are disabled use them to like get around Walmart. I forgot what they're called, I'm sorry. The little like motorized carts. He was motioning in front of him and I was like, sir, why are you making, like, this is not a ladies first situation. You got it, don't worry. And I was like, oh, like, I didn't know what to do. So I was like, okay. And I like went in front of him, right? And this man side-eyed me so hard. And I was like, was that not a me thing? Like, hold on a second. Like, or was that not the move? I'm confused here. Like, I don't know why this man side-eyed me so hard. I was like, sir, you wanted me to get in front of you. All right. I don't know. It's made me confused. Actually, let me just keep this open. Because there was nobody behind me. It wasn't like he was motioning for somebody else. I do avoid conflict most of the time. It's kind of like, I feel like that gets me in trouble more than not avoiding conflict though. Sometimes you need to beat somebody up. You know what I mean? Take that very lightly. Do not go beat someone up and say, just Peachy told me to do it. I did not. All right? I don't want that also added to the list if I ever go to heaven, okay? At the gates and they're like, hey, actually, you told like Princess Sparkles 123 on YouTube. Like, I never did that. All right? Wait, 78 and 79? All right, so I may have messed up here. These are meant to be equal. He may, well, it's like at the pharmacy, it has a little lanyard thing. So it has a little line. So if you go into line, you can't really like confuse people who are also in line. Like you're either in line or you're walking past to the other pharmacy shelves. I will say it's a very cool setup that they have there, but okay. Is that right? Yeah, that looks good. Okay, so now we have one more arena to do. We have this arena. I need to do the decorations around that, but I'll do that another day. I usually do all of that behind the scenes because do you guys really want to hear like click, 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 and me just like yapping? I mean, that's what the entire thing has been, but like, I don't think you guys want to just see me put a bunch of flowers down, or maybe you do. I don't know. I don't know what do you want from me? Oh, I picked it up already. You saw me IRL, you would freak. If you see me IRL, don't scream, because like I'll scream too. And I don't know I don't know how to react to that. Like if you guys start screaming, I'll probably start screaming too. Like, what are we screaming at? Why are you screaming at me? I'm happy you're excited, but what are we it's like when somebody like ducks and like looks away from something and you think there's a spider above you. Yeah. I think you did fix the floating. Yeah. I think I don't see any issue with it. If I look like below it, how deep down do you go? Yeah, no, I think you fixed the floating. Good job, Riley. I noticed that when I loaded in. I was like, oh, it's not floating up in the air. Yeah, chain reaction for real. I start screaming and then someone else starts screaming. If I'm ever at like TwitchCon or something, I feel like creators would just be like, oh, just Peachy's the person who just starts screaming randomly. Like, yeah, somebody scared me. Or I'll start screaming to like, yay, yeah, like, hello, you know? I don't know what my reaction would be. I don't have that on lockdown, you know? Like, what will I do when I see you guys? Primal instinct, that's crazy. You're bored. That's a good reason to join a stream, honestly. Bye, Uppy. Have a good rest of your day. A third hold on a second. Third culture kid. Yes, I am one then. My parents are also ones, you know, because my dad, he was raised in Jersey, and my mom was raised in an eastern state. I don't know if I'm I know my dad has said his state before, but I don't know if my mom has, so I don't want to say what state she's raised in. But yeah, so my dad was raised by an Italian family and my mom was raised by a German family. So, you know, they weren't raised in their nationalities, but I also wasn't either. So wait, is this the same one but just long? It's a long arena. Okay, so I can probably just do this. If I started a cult, would you join? That is a good question. I don't know. I don't know if I would join. Nothing against you, but I kind of be super careful how I say this. I kind of grew up in one, so I don't know if I would join one. I wouldn't say I grew up in a cult. I grew up in a very big cult mentality. I grew up in a popular religion, but the mentality of it was very cult-like, and I don't know if I'd ever get back into that. That's why religion scares me. Whenever I meet a guy and he's like, hey, I'm like a super big religious person, I'm into this, this, and that, and they force it on me, I'm like, bro, fight or flight kicks in, you know? That's a loaded question, for real. We could talk about this for an entire stream, Pegasus. Would you guys join a cult if I made one? My YouTube doesn't count. It's not really a cult. I don't want you guys to like worship me or something. Not a deity or something. Or if you guys did do that. I don't think you guys do. I don't think I've actually legitimately had someone say that to me in a long time. It's like, what do you say to that? Like, oh my god, you're a god to me. I'm like, oh. Okay. I can't grant you good luck or anything. Sorry. Yeah. No, and it's a pretty popular topic, I feel like. Every time I get into like the church kid syndrome talk, a lot of people put their input in, and I want to make a video on it, but like I said, I try to steer away from religion in a lot of my videos, because if you talk about it in a bad light, then people who are that religion would hate on you or would judge you differently. Because when I was a kid and I was taught all those things, I was taught, hey, somebody who doesn't believe in this is a bad person. You know, when you're taught that growing up, you think it until you can think for yourself. That's what growing up is thinking for yourself and going, wait, I was taught this, but maybe that's not what I want to think when I'm an adult. Maybe I have different causes than my parents or family has, and that's okay. That's literally individuality. It's what it is. Okay, so I think if I take this and I do that and I do this, this may not work the way I want it to, but it's okay. Copy. Well, that's why a lot of people also go for at least what my religion calls paganism. That's why a lot of people, you know, hang on to that kind of stuff, because it praises you doing things by yourself, you choosing things for yourself, and you valuing yourself versus, you know, another higher power. Thank you, Olimar, for the subscribe. Thank you so much. Bible supremacy, for real. My younger sister is being taught extremely strict and not okay things by my religious parents. Do my best to educate her that she doesn't get to control people. Yeah, no, and that's the thing. A lot of people who grow up being controlled end up being controlling. So when you have someone who controls you or who tries to control you, especially in a relationship, don't be too harsh on them. Because yeah, sometimes they need to be put in their place, but sometimes they think that they're doing the right thing. Like my sister, she also grew up religious. When I was kind of the first kid in my family who like strayed away, you know, like prodigal son style, like, hey guys, I'm not feeling this, I'm gonna skedaddle, you know. I was kind of the first kid in my family to do that. And because of that, my sister, who was religious at the time, was like, hey, we need to talk, you know, like she was trying to help me through it basically. What she didn't know is like I didn't really need to be helped, because I was already kind of on my own path and everything. Like, for example, in my religion I grew up in Christianity. In the Bible, it says you're not allowed to get tattoos, you're not allowed to get piercings, anything like that. I have both. I got both. And, you know, going to certain churches with friends or family, it's kind of tough too, because they stare at you and you're like, oh God, you know, they kind of judge you. But yeah, anyone who likes Bibble is a green flag, bro, for real. Bibble talking is so funny. Can I play a scene of Bibble talking really quick? I love it so much. I love Bibble. But yeah, no, so, you know, I grew up in a very strict household where I wouldn't say super strict, like my parents were super controlling, but they were definitely like, hey, don't do this, don't do that, you know, like let's, you know, if you do this, you're disrespecting your body, you're disrespecting, you know, your religion. And it's like, not, I want a cool tattoo, dude. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean? Who am I disrespecting, you know? Sometimes I just want a cool tattoo on my body, and that's okay. Okay, so let's go ahead and remove this to that. I don't know why I'm going up like it would be there. Yeah, there's a lot of creators who talk about it a lot. There's Bose Loves World, there's Brittany Broski. If you're ever an ex-religious kid, where you grew up in religion, there's a lot of creators who talk about it, and they talk about it in a light of, not going to disrespect my past religion, but I did go through these things and I did experience them, and I don't want my future kids to experience them. And it's the perfect light to talk or to bring it into, you know? Like, I'm not going to disrespect people who still practice Christianity or practice any religion, but I'm not going to bring a future kid into that, and that's okay. Did I not flip? Okay. Well, hold on now. Oh, I didn't do this. Oopsies. I was like, what the hell? Did I do something wrong? Position 2, and then this one would be position 1. Nice. Because I mean, that's kind of what my parents did at some point. Like, hey, you guys know what you should believe in. And if you don't, that's up to you. And it did help a lot when I was a kid too, kind of. Because you feel guilty when you do certain things. You're like, oh, well, I grew up to be taught that this was wrong, and I feel like I'm doing something wrong. Like, no, you're not. You're figuring things out for yourself, and that's okay. I love Brittany, man. That would be my biggest collab if I ever collabed with Brittany Broski. I'd probably cry. I don't fangirl about a lot of people or a lot of things. I've said that before, I know, but Brittany Broski's one of those people. That's how you guys know I've made it, just so you know. If I ever collab with Brittany Broski, just know that I've made it in the world. I know, bro. You know what I was told when I was a kid? Not really by my parents, but just other people in general. They'll say, oh, well, anybody with like a bike, like biker dudes and like tattoos and stuff and like the leather jackets are like, they're scary people, don't go near them. Those are some of the nicest people I've ever met. Ever. Like, you do not understand, like, some of these like Harley biker dudes with like really intimidating looking outfits are some of the sweetest dudes ever. Or like the big trucker dudes with like the big tattoos and everything. You shouldn't judge a group of people on their appearance or what they do or what they're into. You should judge the person on what they've done individually. Like, please. And I think that's what I learned growing up is like, why are we judging an entire group of people for like a general choice? Like, yeah, you're going to hell because you drive a Harley. I mean, I'm sure a lot of sport bikers will say that, but that's just the beef they have with them. This random beef that they have. I don't know, man. Brittany Broski, she's a general, like, I don't even know what to call her. I guess a vlogger. I don't even know if I'd say vlog though, because she doesn't really vlog. She just creates goofy videos. She's an entertainer, I'll say. She's really funny because she does not care, bro. She is so down to earth. She's literally posted videos of her, like, this sounds gross but so funny, of her like just like sitting on the toilet, and you obviously can't see anything, but she's just sitting there and she's like telling you about her day, and you're like, you're so real for that. I don't know. But she makes the funniest videos. If you've ever seen Brittany Broski's videos, if you haven't, I recommend watching. They're great. And she also, on her podcast, I think it's what is her morning report or something? Is that it? I forgot. Hold on a second. Let me look it up. Brittany Broski podcast. What is it? I know she has Royal Court, which has had a lot of famous people on it. It's so funny. Her most recent one was Cole Sprouse, where she showed a fan fiction that she created when she was 19 to Cole Sprouse about Cole Sprouse. The power that you need to do that is crazy. I don't know. I don't think I could ever do that. I've only ever written a fan fiction about one person. And actually, you know what? I would hand that to him. I would gladly hand that to him because I didn't even like him as a person. I just had an idea for like a story and I was like, oh, I kind of want to like make it about a famous person. So yeah. Bro, I used to be a writer, bro, when I was a kid. Like I said, one of my Wattpad stories, dude. Famous Wattpad story. You guys just have no idea. It's not famous. It has like, I think it has like 100K reads or something. I don't know. It doesn't have a lot of reads. Not like the crazy numbers on Wattpad, but it got up there. I was famous before I was famous, you know? Bro, that was so funny. He took it so well. I love when some like celebrities are so down to earth like that. I mean, what was he supposed to do? Be like gross? He's gonna get judged for that. He's probably just socially aware. He's like, if I say no or if I like judge her for it, I'm gonna get judged back, you know? Those books were about cats committing war crimes. Oh, warrior cats? The lime wool is so I can replace all of the lime wool with blocks. So I can do the / replace for all the lime wool and it'll turn all the pathways to one block and randomize them. So it's easier. You'll see it towards the end. I can actually make a palette for the pathways, but I'm not done with the pathways just yet. So I'm a little nervous to do them now, but maybe I'll reveal the pathways in the next stream. I think I'm going to do one more stream for this barn and then I'll be posting it. Because there's a lot of detailing that has to be done. I mean, it's so blank, but we got all the arenas done. I just need to do the dressage arena inside here. And I'll probably be using my standards for that on the server. Which forbidden doctorate dating soldiers? What? I'm so confused. What? What do you mean by that? Thank you, Nathan. Bro, all you have to say is like fighting cats. And I'm like, warrior cats? Because there's no book of like similar to that. I know there was one book. Oh my gosh, I think I still have it. Hold on. Dog book Storm. I'm gonna look that up. Oh my gosh, it's literally called The Storm. I got it right. Have you guys ever read The Storm? Hear me out. Have you guys ever read The Storm? It's this book about a giant storm that happened. And these dogs were left alone and they have to survive and they like talk to each other. It's basically warrior cats but with dogs. Okay. And it is one of my favorite book series. And it was so intense and that's what reminds me of warrior cats. But it's with dogs, so like it's not the same. You said like I don't know, a war with dogs. And they're like looking for their owners, but their owners are nowhere to be seen. That's my biggest fear. If we ever like have like a big natural like catastrophe and I can't bring my animals with me, I'm dying with my animals. I'm so sorry to say. Like, I know that's like, yeah, Peachy, you don't have survival instincts. I don't. If that makes me look weak, then fine. I'm weak. All right. I'm not letting my animals die alone. I'll die with them. What the hell? It makes me sad just thinking about it, but oh my God. Like, have you guys ever watched 2012? If you are scared of natural, I will say this. If you're scared of stuff like that happening in the world, like, if you're scared of the world ending, don't watch that movie. Okay? Because you will be scared of the movie. You'll be scared really easily of the movie, okay? But what was it? I had a friend who watched the movie, and this woman, she basically like fought so that her dog could get onto the little like final ship with her. And my friend who was watching with me was like, finally someone who like fights for their dog to come with them. But it's like a small little like what's this one? It's a small little Pomeranian. And I was like, bro, imagine if like people had to like leave their big dogs home. It's horrible. Oh, oopsies. Okay, so I think that's the right move. Like, that's why I'm scared to get big dogs. Because, like, what if I have to, like, get up and, like, run someday? And I, like, have to pick them up and run. I mean, I have a big dog. I don't know why I'm saying it like I don't have an 80-pound dog. But, jeez, you know. Sorry, that's a sad topic. I won't talk about that too much. I think I can do it this way. And then we're gonna do paste. Hell yeah. Look at that. Look at that. Symmetrical. And I can do this. And then I can do a little bit of this. And then I can do a little bit of this. Copy, flip, paste. Okay, easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Then I have the brown pen pasture done. I can't really put anything in here. I may just put a little pathway through, but I don't know. I need to watch Lost again, bro. I never finished the series. I actually spoiled it for myself because when I started watching it, it had already been out for like 4 or 5 years. I won't spoil it. I won't spoil the ending because I would kill someone if they spoiled the ending of the show I was just watching. But the ending made no sense. I will say that. Like, I'm not going to spoil what the ending is, but just be prepared that like it made me kind of mad. I was like, okay. Like, if you're really, like, in the middle of the show and you know you're not going to watch the rest of it, just look up the ending really quick. Because, oh my God, it pissed me off. £25 of terrifying. That's crazy. What breed is Kodiak? Kodiak is a German Shepherd, wolf hybrid, mixed with a French bulldog. The mom was a German Shepherd, 1 part red wolf, 1 part timber wolf. Red wolf looks like a coyote, very scrangly thing. Timber wolf, giant, scary. So she was a scary looking dog. The breeder actually sent me pictures. I actually didn't know the breeder. I was given Kodiak after he recovered from parvo because the original owner was a nurse and she couldn't take care of him. She was gone for 12 hours a day. She had kids. So she gave him up. She paid for all of his vet bills. It was very sweet. And I actually found the owner or the breeder through, oh wait, is this, wait a second. Uh-oh. Ruh-roh. Oh, that's why it was bro. It was actually the right dimensions over there. Oh my gosh, I feel so stupid. Sorry, I just figured something out. You guys won't know what I'm talking about. But I found the breeder because another dog came in with parvo. And it looked just like Kodiak, but like a different color. Like it had the same eyes as him. And I was like, oh my gosh, this looks just like Kodiak. So when she came and picked up the dog to bring it home after it recovered from parvo, I stopped her in the parking lot and I was like, hey, did you have a white dog with your puppy? Like, did you breed that dog? And she was like, yeah, my daughter did. And yeah, it was Bear. And then I found out, oh my gosh, Kodiak Bear, like the Kodiak Bear, the brand, you know, like the thermos and the camping gear and stuff like that. So they named him Kodiak, like Kodiak Bear. And she sent me pictures of the dad. The dad was full Frenchie, 100% Frenchie. I'm not gonna lie, a little bit ugly. Okay. And then the mom she looked like a wolf, man. She was crazy big. She's a German Shepherd wolf hybrid. And I have no idea how he came to be, guys. I'm gonna be so for real. She said it was an accident, but they had like a litter before that, so I don't know if it was an accident. Also, like, she was tall, that dog was small. Be for real with me right now. There's no way that was an accident. You know, he's not enough wolf that we know of, at least. At least he's not like shown any examples of being like a wolf. He's very derpy, very stupid. I'm not gonna lie. Like he's a little bit brainless. I wouldn't say very stupid. That's mean. He's smart. He's really smart, but he's just a little bit stupid. He does things and you're like, why would you do that? Like he ran right into a tree the other day, slammed right into it, and me and my mom looked at each other like, what is this dog doing? What is this? What goes through this dog's head before he does something like that? Favorite girl YouTuber? Oh my god, just a girl. But yeah, he's 80 pounds. He has a Frenchie face. Actually, I can put a photo of him on the screen if you guys want. Hold on. I have one on my computer, so I don't need to like send it to myself or anything. I can even find it. Do I have it on my computer? Hold on. Yeah, second. I can at least put sushi on the screen. Oh, oopsies. Look at that. She is too pure for this world. She's never done anything wrong in her life. Multiple felonies? No, not sushi. She would never do that. I'm trying to find a picture of him. This is proving to be more difficult than I thought. Let me really quickly look on my Discord. Okay, I got a picture of him. This is when he was a little bit younger, but you can kind of see the Frenchie in him. Okay, well, get that photo out of here. See him right there? That's what Kodiak looks like. He has Frenchie ears and a Frenchie face and a Frenchie top half, but he does this thing where he like kind of relaxes his back legs when he stands, and he looks like a German Shepherd dog on the back legs. Like, you know how the German Shepherd dogs have a very like lopey like walk? Their back half is very lowered to the ground versus their front half. So they kind of look like a... I said this earlier about the chicken, but I'll say it again, like a car with hydraulics. They're slanted naturally. That's what his back legs look like. He looks edible. I'm sorry. Hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna be eating my dog. Probably make a good meal. Sorry. Yeah, he looks a little bit tubbier now, but it's not too different. That's when he was a puppy. That's when he was like 8 months old. 7 months old. He was like 25 pounds up until his like 1 year mark, and then he's just randomly started growing, and he got to like 50 pounds, and we're like, oh dang, because the owner who gave us him, the nurse lady said, oh, I was told he's not going to get over 30 pounds. And I was like, cool, we'll have a medium-sized dog. Then he hit 50 pounds, and we're like, oh, okay. And then he hit like 70 pounds, and we're like, okay, someone lied to us. I don't mind having a bigger dog, but he's a little bit tougher to like pull around. So if he's being stubborn and he won't get inside, you can't exactly just like pull him. He's very top heavy. But what flavor would it be? Oh my god. I don't know if you guys want him. His diet, like he eats like a lot of random things outside. I don't know if you guys would want a dog that does that. Okay, so we made a lot of progress today. Few more things I need to do. Should I kind of want to design in here? I'll actually wait for the pathway to be done and then I'll design in here. But this is gonna be the little like horse waiting area. I kind of want to do row stalls, but at the same time, I'm not a huge fan of row stalls because I don't know. Like every time I go to a horse show, there's not like a ton of row stalls. Then again, I haven't gone to more than a handful, so I can't say it confidently. I know there's like waiting stalls, so I guess that's the same thing. The lime green wool, I've already said. This is so I can replace the path. See if I do this and do / replace stone, it replaces it to stone. Or if I do like a mixture of like stone, cobblestone, and dirt. Easy peasy. That dirt will grow over though into grass, but then if I select all of it and do it at the same time, it'll randomize the path and it'll do it all at once. That way I don't need to place the path by hand, and that way I don't need to pave the path after I build the structures. So. You guys like guessing the flavor of my dog? Hold on. Hold on now. What is this conversation? A vanilla pup on my... Well, he does look like a little vanilla wafer. I love him to death. Let's actually do a path right through here. Let's make it one more thicker. There we go. That looks a little bit more natural. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I've really only ever gone to like rodeos and like Western events. I think I went to like 2 English shows. I may be wrong. I may have gone to more. I'd have to think about it. But like at rodeos, they just tie their horses to the trailer. Like you walk past all the trailers. Oh, there's so many horses just tied to the side of the trailer. Being tacked up, already tacked up, being untacked. Like they just do everything by the trailer and it's so easy peasy. Then they go over to the back of the chute, kind of in that like open dirt area, and then they prepare their horse, and then they're done. But I feel like if you're at an overnight show, you kind of have to keep your horse in a stall, but like that's usually in a barn like this. Another thing I need to work on is the rest of the separators. I got one side done. Thinking that I delete this. Just make it normal. There's also so much right here. Like this right here will keep your horse fed and watered for a while, so you don't need to like feed your horse a ton. Just gonna like hype it up really quick. Also you can copy and paste these if they're in the same direction, but if you flip them or try to rotate them, they will freak out. Now let's spawn a swim horse. Or hold on, do I still have the mod? Hold on, I'm gonna go and be right back really quick. I'm just using the code to spawn a swim or a steed horse. And obviously I don't want to share any of the codes. Not really my intention here. Let me spawn one of the new ones. Let's spawn Calico by Ashira. I like Ashira's codes. Okay. Okay, so I kind of want to see what it looks like when they look over the stall. Can you look over the stall for me really quick? Thank you. And like over here too. Kind of cuts into their neck a little bit, so I guess that's what the dip is for right here. Like if they look right here. That looks cute, right? Take some screenshots of that. That's cute. Boom. Easy. I don't even need to put the mob down. Do you just peed immediately when... Oh my god. Let me give you some hay. Because I'm going to keep you in here as a tester horse. You're going to be the new tester horse. Scoop. Did I already put down the block of water? No, I didn't. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to put down blocks of water throughout the barn. I'm just going to do it for those two, but I'll do the rest in a little bit. There you go. Now you have food and water. It's a boy. Congrats, it's a boy. This coat is from the Swem Adenum, which is part of my server. It's not going to be part of the mod pack when I do hand out the barn, so you're not going to be able to get this coat. The coats are only available on my server. Right now my server is only members only, so it's kind of like a... You get the coats as part of the deal with joining the server. Yeah. This right here is Armor's Workshop. Ashira designed this for me for the stall side, so that's done with Armor's Workshop. You can always try and make your own with Armor's Workshop. There's plenty of ways that you can do that. Oh, I just deleted. Hold on. There we go. But yeah, so I have done a lot today. I got all the arenas done. I just have to finish the dressage arena on the inside. I put some flowers out on the front, and I'll do the rest of the flowers later. Can I do weather clear? Nice, okay. And I can do the flowers on the other side too. It'll just take some time. Have the front pastures done. And then I'll probably do some individual pastures. I need to set up what area is where. I'm thinking about making this over here the whole like cross-country area. And like maybe like hot walker over here, like all that stuff. I'll plan that out in my head in a little bit later. So my next stream will probably, like I said, be my last stream for this barn. That way I can get it done and out to you guys. It'll be on my Ko-Fi. If you don't want to wait and you want a barn in the meantime, if you look in my description, you can see the Ko-Fi link. That'll send you to my Ko-Fi where you can either purchase a barn or download a free one. There are tutorials for that on pretty much every video I do for Ko-Fi. If not, Clover Creek, my most recent one, does have a tutorial within its video that can help. Or, you know, if you want to be friendly and donate, completely up to y'all. Donations are welcome and they're very... Sorry, I'm reading chat. I'm very thankful for all the donations I get. It does help me continue. Bro, eyes went in different directions. I just zoned out so hard. But yeah, thank you guys for joining today's stream. I'm going to go ahead and head out and work out because I have to get there before the after work crowd gets there. And yeah, I will be streaming again tomorrow. I'm going to be streaming way earlier in the day. So probably around 9 to 10 a.m. my time, which for GMT is going to be a lot earlier than, you know, you guys are used to. Yeah, if you're watching the VOD, so if you're not watching it live, feel free to comment. I want to know who watched the VOD. And I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Have a good rest of your Saturday. Go do something fun. Or maybe take a nap. I'm sure somebody in this stream needs a nap at some point, or go to bed. I know it's kind of getting late for GMT folk. But yeah. Okay. Goodbye, guys. Oh, really quickly, I have merch. My merch isn't in the description, I don't think. If it is, I may be wrong. It is on my link tree. So if you see like all of my links in one place with a strawberry emoji, you can go and find my merch through that. My merch is only here for a limited time. I'm probably only going to keep it here for like a month or two max. So if you want some limited time designs, I don't know why I stopped so hard on that one. Feel free to go check those out. I'm going to be releasing some more embroidered designs very soon. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the designs. I've already gotten some of my own. I ordered some for my family, some for my friends, and I'm super excited to see it all in the world and for people to see my merch and go, oh, who's just Peachy? You know? And you guys can have a little memory of me in your closet. All right. Goodbye, everybody.